What's up, everybody? It's been a minute since we've been back to the battle reports, and we're starting off with Sinai. And this battle at 10.0 was about as standard as what you could think, except for one thing. Team 1 got a nuke, and he failed so hard. So hard. Like, I don't know how you fail at dropping a nuke on this map, but he did. And, well, actually, I do know how he failed, but we'll get into that later maybe. But as far as like the placement of the teams, it's very, very standard. You know, at 10.0, Team 2 takes over to the seaside. They tried to go behind the one line area, and that was a failure because I ended up killing both of the guys trying to do the outflank. You probably saw that early on. But Team 2 over by the C point, very, and I hate to use the word again, standard, is because that's the easy place to go. You got cover, you've got, I wouldn't say concealment. It's more all cover. I don't think there's anything that really conceals over there because it's all sand and rocks, but I digress. So they're deep into the rocks. They're trying to do their things over there. Team 1 is doing the same thing. They're trying to fight off. Now, I will point out in the is that 8 block, the Team 2 player there sitting in the rocks, that is a very good spot to sit at. It gets you a lot of kill opportunities. The hard thing is you get stuck in there. You can't get out. If they know you're there, you're staying there until your team either helps you out or you're done. All right, so Team 1 has the B point and they're holding onto it kind of well. The A point is this desolate wasteland that nobody can get to, nobody can cap out, and it's not going to end up getting capped for a while. Now, Team 2 does have a guy up in the A2 block. Well, they did. I was going to say he was doing some shenanigans there for a little bit. And the one you can't see is in also the A2 block. Team 2 does have a sniper up in the block right there, or up in the rocks, not blocks. And he's been doing a little bit of work, but not a lot. So if you're going to sit in that spot, it's really only good for trying to engage Team 1 as they're coming out of their left spawn. And that's a very early on spot, and it can do a lot of work. Now, yes, from that location, you can also shoot over into the E6, F6, or sorry, D6. Oh, you can get to F6 too, can't you? No, you can't. Okay, so it's ED6. So those areas are pretty good. Team 2 is kind of dwindling. Team 1 is dwindling, but Team 2 is outnumbering them at the moment, which is the crazy thing of how Team 2 didn't end up winning. Now, they are going to push, they are going to advance. That C point has been theirs the entire time. Team 1 is maintaining the AB, but Team 2 just needs to get off their butts and start doing something. Now, in the B1 block, that is a Bagel Panzer, or the Bagelite Panzer, whatever. He's pretty much stuck there because he's trying to also engage a couple aircraft and a few other things. He's getting shot at by, I think it's, well, it was the guy there. He's actually getting lit up right now. And there was a couple tow missiles that were trying to go over and hit him from there. The Team 2 has got pretty much, you know, slammed in the face. And at this point, you would think that it's over, but they continued to fight quite well. I think it's because they heard the nuke was coming, and the SPAA in the B3 block is the one that ends up dropping him at this point, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was somewhere around this time frame. But Team 2 comes back. They've got the C point. Well, they're getting the C point. They're getting the B point. They're fighting quite well to try to take back this victory. And in all rights, if they would have just done a little bit more, they possibly could have. Their aircraft were worthless, though. They came directly in, bad lines of sight. They should have maneuvered around a different direction, come up from behind Team 1 spawn, and they could have taken out the SPAA and done a couple other things. This map is hard for aircraft, but if you have a nuke, and specifically, well, it doesn't matter. Well, we'll go with Team 1. If you're Team 1 and you have the nuke, the rocks that are right on that H line, like right where the green arrow is, down there at the bottom of the 4-5 line, if you come in over that and you spam the space bar, you can drop the nuke before somebody can lock onto you. And it doesn't matter if they shoot you down because the nuke is already released. For the opposite side, for Team 2, anywhere in the 4-5 area coming over those rocks, same thing. They can't see you in time before you drop it.